I love analyzing me and observing me and thinking about myself. And of course, to some people, this may seem very vain and conceited, but it really is not. I didn't realize the journey in life that I was on, especially within the last 7, 8 years. But the last 7 to 8 years, and thinking of all that I've been through and where I am right now, what I've finally accomplished. I just wanted peace within because some way, somehow, I knew that learning just from the experiences that I had really taught me a lot about myself. And that is so on course just for who I am because when I was a teenager, I told myself that I wanted to be a forever student of life, not realizing that being a student of life is studying myself. A lot of the time, not all of us, but for those of us, who think like this, I always felt throughout life that I was here for a purpose and that I needed to figure out what that purpose was. Not knowing that along the whole journey, no matter what I've been through along the journey, I was always walking in purpose. And when you study yourself, for me, studying myself, learning myself, I realized that, and I guess where spirit is leading me, in a sense, is great to be self-aware. Some of us who are, and those who still are, because I live my life in complete total awareness right now, but the majority of people don't realize that you are living life so unaware. And you're living life unaware because you feel that you don't have any control or management over your life, whereas you do, you know? And thinking of myself and the majority of my life, I was, for the most part, always aware. And I had to become unaware in order for me to walk in my purpose as a conscious adult. And to go from being completely aware of self to being completely unaware of self and then relearning how to be at the highest point of awareness of self and to remember the steps, like, oh god, i I love that about me. I feel like there is no highest form of knowledge that you can learn in life except for learning what makes you tick, what keeps you going, what gives you energy, what drains your energy, like what lights you up, what brings you down. When you really get complete and total, and I'm not even going to say control, right? Because there are going to be adverse moments in life. But, and you know what? I can say control in this. When you learn yourself to where you can control how you respond to all of everything that you will experience in life and find acceptance and peace with it within, because that's where I am. It's like I feel like you've unlocked the key to happiness in life. You've acquired the key to unlock complete joy in life. I used to respond to experiences in such a wild way, and to have such great management. And I ain't saying that I don't blow up. You get what I'm saying? But for every little thing, nah. My TNT is reserved for situations that really deserve my TNT. And at the same time, I know that I have complete and control over how I allow whatever it is to affect me for it to get to that point. That's like, ooh, baby. And then to still have my whimsy along with it, yo, And I love it because people love to mistake whimsy for weak. You know, they mistake whimsy for being completely naive. And when you have complete and total self awareness and acceptance, and when you can be emotionally mature, when you can manage your emotional responses, man, listen, you are like a no limit soldier. You get what I'm saying? And people will mistake that fucking whimsy. Well, I know that's for me for real, and I know that people mistake my whimsy for weak all the time. Analyze yourself, yo. That was just me breaking down how I feel about me. Self awareness with acceptance and intentionality, you know, it's like bliss for real.